just after Thanksgiving. I wanted to take a break from the last series. Here we are on the flat map. I got this sell all facility. I've seen multiple people do this map. There's always different buildings. So apparently you had to add the building in order to do this challenge. And so I downloaded this mob. It's supposed to sell everything. And this is all I got. $0, a lawnmower, a wheelbarrow, and a shovel. And nothing for miles and miles and miles. And you're wondering, what's the RP? The RP is, I have to build a farm from scratch. And I need to try to stay focused on this goal. 5-year, no, not 5 years. Let's do 10-year. Real professional here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm professional. I'll even make a card to say I'm a professional. No, I'm playing. So 10-year. Let's do 5 years. We'll do 5 years. 5 years. $5 million on the flat map. And if I have too much fun, we'll go to 10 to 10. All right, 10 to 10. But if we don't hit 5 by 5, we'll have to come up with a punishment. If anyone sees this video before the series is over, you need to write down in the comments, what should my punishment be if I don't hit 5 million by 5 years? So, there will be a lot of pausing. There will be a lot of bad editing. I got a brand new microphone, and it looks like it's working. We'll have to find out after I'm done recording this, because, like I said, I'm professional, and I didn't test it before I started recording, because who would do that? Come on, people. My Buckeyes won today against Michigan for the first time in over 1,000 days, okay? So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Turn on tool. All right. All right, here we go. 10-year, 10 million, but if we can't hit 5 by 5, we have to have a punishment. And we're starting with $0, a push mower, a wheelbarrow, and a shovel. And someone please take that shovel and knock me out of my misery. No play. All right, here we go. So slow, so slow. And I can't stay straight on the game, okay? I got 3 kids. So, how's everyone doing? I hope you are enjoying the humor and the RP, and I hope you like and subscribe this video. That would be awesome. I'd also like to learn how to be a better editor and better videoer. I hang around my wife too much. Better YouTuber. So hit that like and subscribe, and I will be right back here. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Alright, so we'll be right back. And we're back. finally got a wheelbarrow full. Actually, you can see it's at 90% full. And if you hear a commotion in the background, it's my 13-month-old baby boy just came in to join me in here. So, see how much we make on our first barrel? Ooh, 68 bucks. All right, so we only have, what, a million more to go before we can afford a mower or something. So, uh, I will be back after this section is done because I still don't know how to figure out how to fast forward the recording. I just know how to pause and stop. That's it. So here we go. Yeah, so we're back. I finished that section on the other side, and two things. One, it only took 1.5 wheelbarrows, and two, I was like, why don't I just start mowing over here? So when I fill up a wheelbarrow, I don't have very far to go. So, but then I was also thinking, okay, I need to build a farm from scratch. Now, my other series, I was dealing specifically with sheep and cotton, and so I want to avoid that. Um, and I never, I even though the series is still going, I've yet to ever buy goats like I wanted to, and I never really completely went all out on the greenhouses. And I did say, but I don't just want to do greenhouses here. I will try to save up some money, get some, so I have some passive revenue. Um, my revenue will only come from greenhouses and byproducts of animals. But I'm only going to do, but my only two animals I'm going to use are water buffaloes and goats. Just for some monotony. To break the monotony. So, as I am cutting some of this area, the 2 barrels that I dumped gave me 125. To get a rider mower and collector, we are going to need roughly $3,000. So we have a long, long way to go. And I know I need to figure out when I do the editing what to do, especially since I put my restrictions of no generators. It means no signs, no windmills, no solar panels, just straight farming the old-fashioned way. So, yeah, I hope you're all enjoying this. I know when it's all said and done, I haven't really done much so far. Um, so let me pause for a moment and try to get back to when I buy the mower. See you in a few. And we are back. I actually went on a Audible. I am decided to lease the lawnmower. I accidentally bought the blades, and I leased the collector. And there was a thing where you could do 4,000 capacity on the collector. So I was like, yeah, let's do that. I should be able to collect all that money back. Yeah. So we're just going to be going back and forth. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it this way. Just make circles around until I have enough money to. Because now that we got this, we're going to need to invest in a small tractor, get one of those powerful blade, the old-fashioned lawnmower blades for the tractors, and we're going to make ourselves a silage pit. We're going to make some silage. Also, if I get the lawnmower, we're going to get a windrower, or no, a treader, a tedder. We're going to make hay, and then we're going to collect that because hay is more expensive than grass, and silage is more expensive than hay. And now you know. If I could find that clip, but the more you know, I just throw it in. But as we're coming into I, if you have OCD, I'm sorry. I know I have OCD a little bit, but not severe. I'm just, I have more ADD than OCD. uh, I'm just mowing and mowing and mowing. I'm like, gotta collect them all. It'd be interesting to see how much 4,000 liters of grass. I should have showed you what was going on. I had the wheelbarrow before I sold it on the sell point, and then when I went to dump grass in the wheelbarrow, every once in a while, oh, I thought I hit the 4,000. This was only 35. I was lied to. But so if I was dumping grass into the wheelbarrow when it was on this, the wheelbarrow would automatically tip. I thought that was cool. I think we were at 600 something. We were back to 1,000. Oh yeah, before you guys didn't see that, I was up to 1,098 doing the shovel and stuff. And then when I sold the lawnmower, the shovel, and the wheelbarrow, um, just make sure I had everything turned on. I was up to 1,968. And I'm leasing all this stuff. Oh, cool. And I'm even picking up some of the stuff that I missed from the shovel. Nice. Nice. And eventually I'm going to uh, stop recording and check. I even have audio. And if I do, and I'm talking, I don't know. So, all right, so so I want to stop right here. I'm going to stop for a second and check the audio as of right now. And if I'm back here, I had audio. Not. This will never see the light of day. And we had audio. Yay. And there we go. Now we're cooking. We're cooking. We had audio. And it sounded so much better than the other videos. That is awesome. Yay. Alright, so we're going to be collecting grass until we have enough for a tractor, a mower implement, a tedder to make hay, and a forage wagon to collect said hay. So I am not shoveling that into a trailer. So we're sitting at 1,200. Start off with the mower blade. We got this one that requires 25 horse. That's 1,500. What? That's a double bar for 5. We can't afford that. Got that for 25. That requires 80. Let's go to mods. Yeah, I got the expansion packs. Yeah. I need to do a series on that too. Alright, where is okay, double bar was a mod. Thought I had another one of these. No. So we'll want it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So $300 more we can buy this. But it requires 25 horses. But we want one of these. We'll more likely have to lease those, and I may also pause, go down and see if there's a forage wagon that's cheaper than 30 grand. So yeah, so we got how much did that be to lease? Not enough money to lease it. Okay. And we're not going to get loans. At least not yet. But that requires 60 horses. And the unrealistic one takes 50, but we're not going to do the unrealistic one. We'll do that. So we need 60. The mower needed 25. So what can we get? Tractors. That's 75 used. It's only 8% off though, but has plenty of horses. This one has 32, so it would only be able to do the mowing, but not the collecting. This one's 38. That would be more than, I think that's like a mid-sized tractor. Yeah, so let's go up here. small tractors. 50, 32, 30, 71. That's 16K. That's 19K. What's the difference? Four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive. Okay, so 3,000 more. All right. Oh, and our Mercedes Benz. Yeah. All right. So we have a long way to go because we need to collect. What is? Oh, we need to figure out. 6,000. All right. And 30 horsepower. So get 30, we can do both, but we're not going to be able to collect. Figure that out. How much is the cheapest? Green. You can get a small for $3,000. That will help eventually, but then we'll have to need to buy a well. So we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Had time to spend time with family and friends. Didn't have to worry about any heartache. I didn't, but I'm saying you guys didn't. And so here we go. We're almost done with this load. Let's see how much we get. We have a steep, steep hill. And I don't know about you, I didn't see the prompt to don't. So that's going to be interesting. All right, so we got enough to buy the mower implement. So that's good. So 533 plus the environmental score. Gotta love precision farming. Oops. Turn on. Gotta make sure you do that, James. Alright, here we go. And I think it's pretty cool where you mow shows up on the map. Other than that, it's just blank. But as you mow, it exposes more of the land. We're going to eventually need to buy something to shelter. Unless I could be roof man and act like I'm sleeping inside the store. If you guys, I haven't seen the movie, but I heard that movie was loosely based off of a real life event where a guy spent 6 months at Toys R Us in North Carolina. So I'm going to go ahead and mow some more. I'll pause for a minute. I will be right back when we're ready to buy some more toys. All right, as you see, we are back down to $595. I went ahead and bought that mower implement for $1,500, and then I realized I did have a tedder, but it's also a tedder slash windrower. Inspired finding that one tedder that I showed you, This one was $800. So right there's $2,300 worth of equipment, and that's I downloaded some mods for tractors that are within the horses range for those implements. See, this one's 79 horses for 685. This one for 10. Yeah. So we got this one for 10. It's a lizard. It's based off of board, which I didn't think I downloaded that mod. And so then we got some options where we'll probably go with this one because it's straight up 85, and that will be enough for to control a forager, and we'll probably have to lease said forage wagon because of how stinking expensive. And as you can see the map, I got bored and I mowed a ring around the map there, where the sell point is. And when we get the forage wagon, however, we could save up and get ourselves a silage pit and make silage, and then we'll really start cooking. And I mean cooking, because once we start selling silage, we'll be fast forwarding time more, so we can speed up the process of the fermenting process. Then hopefully after we do that, we can start building our farm. And there we go. We are fully loaded. Or when we add the original clip to this clip, we're looking at maybe 30 minutes. So I'm going to pause again, come back when I have the money to buy the tractor and the forage wagon. So I'll be right back. And we're back, and we had an interesting time away. As you can see, it's 19:30 on the time clock in the game. We're still in August, and as you can see, we have $3,541, and we need a new chair. So what happened was, I mowed until I had 4,000, and then I realized that at some point, some of that money was going to go back from leasing the grass collector and the lawnmower itself. So I went and gave it back and then bought it back. So we own the lawnmower. As you can see, it is right there. We We own that bad boy outright. As you can see, the mini map, I got bored. But so, and then I just got to 5,000 again. Shopkeeper says, "Hey, I've seen how hard you work this month, and I'm going to give you a $25,000 loan. Obviously, you got to pay it back, and I'm not going to take no for an answer, because you need to start your farm, and at the rate you're going, you're never going to get there." So I said, "You're right." So I took the 25,000, and I think because of one of the mods I got, I can't go in and do anything right now. So I'm going to wrap this video up here, but in the next video, we will own a new tractor, forge wagon, and a silage pit. And then we'll get that loan paid off. So with that, that's wait, what's that? I thought I had my phone turned off. Hello? It's an unknown number. Hello? Yeah, right. You're not Dell Jr. You are? Okay. What do you want? Why are you calling me? How did you get my number? You want me to race for you in the ARCA series? Dude, I've never touched a race car before. Are you sure? All I do is drive tractors on YouTube. Alright, yeah, I guess. You do what? If I do what? Hey, I'll meet you in Virginia. Huh. Well, looks like I'm going racing. That was Dell Jr. Said he's going to give me a $5,000 bonus just for showing up. He wants me to get in a car that I've never been in before and race at the Rock. In an ARCA Menard Series car. It's a late model. And you'll go through the details depending on how good I finish. And I finished in the top 10, top 15, I think he said. I get another $5,000 bonus. So stay tuned for episode 2. We're going to have a real doozy. And stay tuned to see my video, me racing at the Rock. This has been Cool Groove Gaming. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and see you next time.